biggest complex so far. Look at the beautiful lake and the fields behind it. second stop of the day. First was a Dutch fort, but it was in renovation. You couldn't even access it, not even get close. Everything was barred. So Gedong Sungha Temple Complex is my first stop of the day. It's a Hindu complex up in the mountains here in central Java. Pleasant temperature drop, only 25 degrees here. We're down at the seat of 35. And I'm gonna check it out. Looks like the 5 temples are spread out over the hill. And we're just gonna have to walk up. Looks like there may be a place to eat here on the way back. But let's first go walk. Here's a quick overview of the temples. This is temple number 1. We've climbed about 15 minutes. Now we're going down in the direction of temple 2. And this is temple 2. Now we're at temple 3, biggest complex so far. I'm not sure if we can get any higher, but it's been kind of a nice walk. Gets the blood pumping. And it gives you a nice view over where we came from. Down there somewhere. On the way to temple number 4, looks like we've got smoke. Only it isn't smoke. It's something else. I think it's water vapor. Of course, Indonesia was a country or a landmass erected by the ring of fire by volcanoes, and we're on a volcano here and we've got some activity over there. We're leaving the fen behind us and traveling over this beautiful path. Ferns on either side, always love that, to temple number 4. And this is temple number 4. And we're going that way to go to temple number 5. At the top of the hill we find temple number 5. Beautiful view of the valley, and exactly that complex that you see in front of you is where I have to go now, all the way down again. A little far, but I was too late to make entry to this temple complex here in Dieng. There's also an Hindu temple complex a little bit bigger here, so I just wanted to show you, even though I didn't make the ticket. What can I tell you is I made it to Dieng Plateau. It's over 2,000 meters high here, making it a very pleasant afternoon. I think it's 18-19 degrees now. It doesn't happen to me often that the battery goes dead while I'm filming. Got the spare battery, renewed it, can go on again. It's getting dark now here in Dieng, and the place comes alive, which is good to see. Originally I planned to stay here 2 nights, but for the weekend, which is tomorrow, everything was fully booked, whole town, nothing available. well, some place that cost $150. Apart from that, nothing available in a 25-kilometer radius. So I decided just to stay one night and be a bit more active during the day. Found some place that has a dish I haven't tried yet. So, knowing me, that's gonna be my choice. And they're advertising it on that little board over there. Tongseng sapi is with beef. I'm thinking of having the Tongseng kambing, which is with goat. And it's this place. Nobody here yet. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna try it out. I'm in my little restaurant place, about to get my coffee. I'll just put it here. Thank you. Some nice black coffee here for me. And yeah, reflecting on the ride today. Beautiful area. I think I got some good videos of one piece of the ride where there wasn't too much traffic, or at least I wasn't stuck in traffic. I think you saw that already. But apart from that, I think the other 75%, even though the scenery was nice, it was just so crowded and so much traffic. Not too many cars, but it's all trucks and motorcycles and these little 100, 125cc little scooters that are unpredictable. I think that's the way to explain it. They stop whenever they want to, they go left, they go right whenever they want to. Sometimes they go fast, sometimes they go slow, sometimes there's a whole family on them. It doesn't really matter. It's just a bit difficult to navigate. Yeah, it's nice to be here up in the mountains again. I think we're half in the clouds and it's half raining, somewhere in between. Nice and fresh, and got to see a little bit of the temple complex after it closed. Tomorrow I want to go see some craters, some tea plantations, a nice lake, and make my way down again. I'll probably give Yogyakarta a miss, even though I have to ride through it a little bit. But yeah, that's it for today. I think tomorrow morning there's a little bit more on display. I'll show you guys what's happening. Apart from that, this little Central Java adventures coming to an end. With beautiful riding and beautiful mountains. It's just so impressive when you're in between two huge volcanoes on either side. The whole center of Java is lined with volcanoes. Yeah, so that's makes for good scenery. Here is my Tongseng kambing. So it's goat stew in coconut sauce with some rice. I don't see the coconut, so probably mistaken. They know what they're doing, I don't. But let's at least try it. Nice stew, I'm happy for tonight. Good morning from the Jiang Plateau. I think we've got one more part where we're showcasing the beautiful mountains of Central Java and some temples on the way. But first this little spot here. Look at the beautiful lake and the fields behind it. It has the resemblance of a crater lake, but I'm not sure. And from a different point of view, that's the beautiful village I was staying in there at altitude.
Okay, siap.
There's no way out. There.
Stop dulu, Mister. Stop. Go. Go, terus.
At our second stop of the day, we've made it to a beautiful idyllic spot. This is the Panama tea plantation, and just look at how beautiful and green and rolling hills. Turned it into a bit of a tourist site with all the walkways, but at the same time they're protecting their ground. This is a very nice place to be. Medium altitude, so it's pleasant to walk around. And with the view over the surrounding valley down below.
Mister, Metengreng mengko. Mundur dingin.
Ngerti bahasa kan artinya. Jika paham bahasa apa? Sapura ki. Dari. Yuk, come on.
Wait. Neutral. Yep.
Mister lepok nasi gini.
Terus.
And now.
Mister.
I can hold it.
Tenang boy, tenang. Lu kasih apa temen lu ini
Nope. I'm here at Borobudur. Regretfully, it's gone all commercial and all organized. Last time, 25 years ago, I was here. You could just walk up and pay a hefty price for a ticket and go in. Now everything is obscured. Everything works with buses, tours. The whole thing is going to take me 2.5 hours I don't have. So I'm going to give it a miss at lunch. Met some nice people. Having lunch and going on with the rest of the day. Got plenty more to do, and those things are all new to me, so that's where I'm gonna go. I've made it to Prambanan temple here, the last temple of this episode, and with the miss at Borobudur. They all have been Hindu temples on Muslim Java. This is a huge temple complex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least 9 spires. 9 separate buildings I see, and probably some are still obscured. I'm not sure how it's possible, but even the biggest one was obscured. I think we're up to 12 of these temples, maybe one behind the big one. And they're all in pretty good condition. I'll try if I can get some more detail in the picture if I film with the sun behind me. It looks like 30 meters high or something, quite high. Now we get a view of the temple in perfect sunshine, and wow, quite a lot of detail. Really impressive set of temples. And then you have to remember that Borobudur, which is a modern world wonder, is only 50 kilometers from here. All these temples date to the period between 800 and 1000 AD. Of course, that's the Christian way of counting. I'm not too familiar with year counting in Hindi. Just off topic, walking around here, I do notice a difference. It was a beautiful 20 degrees up in the Jing Plateau, and now we're back to 35. It's just hot. It's dry, pretty dry today, so that's a good thing.
Maar ook de vernieuwer.
And with this little view of this beautiful Hindu temple complex, I'm going to round up this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Back on the motor vlogging, lots of riding, way too much traffic, just a few pieces that were real fun to ride. But it was enjoyable for me. Hope it was enjoyable for you. If it was, give me a thumbs up, and you can always tune in for the next episode.